It's money Monday, go get it. Hey, it's money out there, go get it. Hey, it's money Monday, go get it.
You know what I didn't do this morning? BK. Hey. Oh, I thought he was running the music so I get on the stage. You know how they do at the award show when they turn on the music and for me, when I first joined with Brian and Suki, first of all, I'm gonna say to you guys, like, I can't believe that you said, hey, we're just gonna take a chance with this girl. Because, obviously, they were building their own brand when I met them. And it's so easy for somebody to say, well, I got my thing over here. I don't need to be partnering with you to do your thing, why not, taking what I have and we making something together. Like, I should just focus on me. But they didn't do that, right? And it just goes to show you when you see somebody with potential, or you see a situation with potential, and you say, okay, we gonna do like this, how big it can be, I have all these big, bright ideas all the time. All the time, though. Don't want to tell you. Then I want it to happen fast, too. I'm one of those type of people like, I want to do this tour, right? And I want to have people jumping out of the sky, and I want to have them flying across the room, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I want to do it next week. I'm one of those people. But it's so funny because you guys have given me a benchmark to be able to go to other people and say, don't tell me it can't happen. I know it can happen. From these, Brian, Suki, Don Juan, let me tell you, whenever I talk to them about my big, bright ideas, we figure out how to make it happen. And it happens in a time that other people say is impossible. When I first talked to Brian and Suki, from that first day, let's say, I think it was around April or March, right, of that year. It was like April of that year. No, it definitely was April because I was shooting Real Housewives of Atlanta at the time, and at the time we would start a little bit earlier than we did now, so it was like April. And I told them I wanted to do this adult toy line. So from the time I talked to them on the phone, to the time we actually had a real product in hand and was able to go on sale, I believe, the first week in December that same year. Yeah, it was less than a year's time from the time we just said, hey, my name is Candy. Hi, Suki. Hi, Brian. From the time we had that conversation to 3 products, because we ended up, first we said we was only going to do 1. Oh, excuse me. It was 5. It was lipstick, it was happiness and joy. It was make me over.
Hold on to me.
Hold on to me, right? And rise and shine.
And
Okay. You said what? No, that didn't come to later. So we had 5 products by the top of December. And it's everything that was invested in that product, in those products, was recouped in 1 month. It goes from here to hard work to then you see everything. Okay, and then after that, we were making things happen for a time, for just a year. It wasn't even quite a year. It wasn't even quite a year when I had this conversation. I was on the phone with Brian. Because this is the thing. I feel like I can run all the ideas past Brian, and then he says, okay, with Suki. Because Suki is more of a, I don't know. So when I have one of those ideas, Brian, I get on the phone, and then we tell Suki. So I said to Brian, I was like, you know what we should do? I was like, it would be so cool if we had one of those in-home party companies. I said, you know how those people come to your house with the products and then they sell the stuff? I was like, I'm telling you, it would be so dope if we did that. When I tell you, he immediately started to putting the plan together to figure out how to make that happen. At that point, this was something that neither one of us had did before. But we are our own cheerleaders.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
We don't say how we can't do it, we figure out how. So he got us on the phone with all these consultants.
Wait, don't ruin the surprise. We'll talk about that later.
Oh,
So let's wrap up the.
oh, he's telling me to shut up. I'm sorry, my bad. Okay, I'm not even gonna get into all that. Okay, the only thing I wanted to say was Nadine came on the team. And when Nadine came on the team, then we really started doing big things.